Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are back with another attempt at Hades. Hades, that new roguelike game from Supergiant Games. Flawless gameplay, beautiful graphics, actual voice acting. It's actually a really good game. Again, I used to play this game and a whole lot. I actually used to play this a lot offline as well, and then I reformatted my hard drive and I lost the save. But lucky for us, a member of the community decided to gift us a save that's pretty close to where I am, except they're playing on hell difficulty. Last time I played this, we actually had an unlock.
Hidden aspect. Rama, who are you?
Aspect of Rama. You have Celestial Sharanga, which can cause shared suffering. Shared suffering. Foes hit by your special take damage when you attack any foe for the next 7 seconds. And it has an alternate moveset. Wide heavy attack, bouncing triple shot special.
Grant me the aspect of Rama.
Hold square to fire. Ooh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So it fires out a wave.
Whoa.
Interesting. Okay, so the way I'm gonna play this out, I actually think that Demeter's triangle button is actually the way to go. I'm playing Heart-Seeking Bow. First time ever using this item. So I don't think I can keep the same pact as I did previously. Instead, now that we're on Heat 10, I'm actually gonna bring Forced Overtime in and remove the Tight Deadline. I think Tight Deadline is 100% playable, but when you're learning something for the first time, probably best to not have an actual speedrun mechanic in here. All right, let's get to it. Hades, of course, another hectic game.
The wretched shades of Tartarus are bound to me in death, however hatefully. They answer to me, quite unlike you.
Yeah, but see, that's why there's so many people in the world. There's no point for me to be just like everybody else. We're unique in Hades.
Surely would assist as well, young sprout. Except they and our...
Okay, even though this is really nice, we're gonna try Frost Flourish, which gives us the chill on the triangle, which should bounce off to like all the other targets. Yeah, I like that.
Exclusive access.
Now it looks like it does something extra when it hits a target with the triangle button.
Can't touch me, you wretches.
All right, we can't get hit. Oh, the charge speed is like awful. Oh no, what in the world did I get hit by? Like, that's terrible. I think that's my first time actually failing one of these, and I had no idea he laughs at you for it. All right, let's go for some choice. Max health would be nice, but
Who dies first?
wow, I almost went right into that. All right, so we do play a lot of roguelikes. And one thing that these seem to have in common is being hectic. Wow, the cast is so long. Hades is in a pretty good spot because depending on how you play the game, there is a lot of control that you might have over whatever's going on. Until you get Tight Deadline. Until you are actually forced to speedrun it. But that's one nice thing about this game is that once you get it down, it can be a pretty decently casual experience. You can even turn the difficulty down if you like absolutely want it to. So that way, you know, you just came home from work, you just came home from class, whatever you're doing. You know, maybe you want to relax. Maybe you're not gonna try hard that day. I get it. I'm there, what, like 3 days a week. You just want to relax and not have to deal with the stress of like trying to get intense wins in the most difficult of ways. Ow. Okay. Now, what do we get as an upgrade for Celestial? Creates a blast wave around you. So an emanating wave of force that knocks away enemies and destroys most projectiles. I wonder if that's a one-time shot. Power shot. Volley deals more arrows. That sounds kind of decent. But because we're trying this for the first time, we need to just get the brand new stuff. Ah, okay. So it fires out instantly. As soon as you let go of the button. I guess that's okay. I mean, that sounds really good for Elysium, for sure. Where the enemies at? I can hear them. And yeah, if stuff happens to like spawn behind you, oh, you know what would be super decent? Is if this also reflected. I don't know if that like would break that ability. Like being able to knock back those orbs, I feel like could be kind of decent. Instantly gain 72 for 49 health. That's new, I think. I don't think I've seen that before.
Ow. Money.
That really hurts. Maybe that's why they call it the blood price update. Whoa. Wait, what is this? I've never seen this creature. Alright, let's use the L2 button. Skelly. He just comes in to tank. Oh, is he already gone? You know, this might not be the best enemy for this weapon. See, it teleports onto you. All right, I actually had to pause for a moment. I had a technical difficulty with the ring light, and I see I only have 10 health now. So I assume this is going to be a death, and if that happens, that's fine, because perhaps the blood price was a little too high. Yeah, this thing is wild. Okay, we finally broke its armor. I got grabbed. I was hoping that the slow would help. Oh my goodness, it's actually a really good enemy. You almost have to just use triangle in this fight. It's almost not even worth it to actually try to press square.
That is not a form I'd expected you to wield. You have exquisite taste in weaponry, my kin.
Do I? I certainly don't feel like I do right now. After slaying a foe, your next attack or special deals more damage and deal 10% more damage. We'll try the Battle Rage.
The will to fight. The most violent wretches of Tartarus are sealed away even from other condemned souls. Their only visitors, those fool enough to attempt escape.
Let's do this again sometime.
Yeah, that was a real enemy. I would definitely say that on a scale of 1 to 10, that one was about an 8.5. And again, it might just be this weapon isn't the best at destroying that thing. I think overall though, like the weapon is fine. You just have to understand the gameplay requirement. Big fan of the special though. Ricocheting the other targets. Oh my goodness, I can't even go in there. What a sad state of affairs. I see the green number. I guess it's like a aqua blue.
Just in time.
And I swear that's like green, so I'm actually healing, but you're definitely not healing with this thing. Yeah, see, this kind of gameplay I think is fine. Now, does that mean we get flurry shot? I don't know. Alright, we got the fishies.
Fishing time then.
I forgot how to fish. And I pulled instantly. Alright.
You shall regret this.
Yeah, yeah. I already regret my decision for going for that elite. You can't possibly make this any worse. Wow, that laser goes really far. Did I get hit? I don't think so. Yeah. We are not super fast today. Wow, I just stepped on the spikes. But even if I only get a few bucks out of this, I think it's worth it.
Mine now.
We're kind of going uphill from here. So we gotta make the most of it and get every possible dollar I can to turn this game around.
One of them's not going to like this.
Okay, I think Demeter is easier.
Neutrality was not an option here.
Alright, what do we got? Your cast sends blade forward. I'll take that, sure.
The War God's power.
I don't recall if I get warned against this type of attitude.
Yeah, yeah. I actually really like Demeter. So, like, yeah, it is sad when, we aren't nice to Nana. Oh, there's the damage. Okay. Stay out of the blizzard. Like, I should definitely know better than to walk right into that. Alright, dash has chill. While you have none of these, gain damage resistance and deal more. Definitely gonna take that. Alright.
Hello, mates.
So this could be something, I think, of a build setup. Like, all I need to do is get my health back. Thank you. All right.
Let's see.
Effect diminished by lasting consequences. 27. That's so sad. Like, what a pitiful number that is. So back in the day, I actually used to consider Hades a relatively easy roguelike. And I shouldn't say easy as in like I've beaten every difficulty and like I couldn't possibly get any more challenge from this game, because that's not true, obviously. Crap. But there was a certain point that we reached in Hades where we were getting like back-to-back wins. Like, I was streaking out, and I felt as though, like, should I be? I don't quite know.
Got some zest.
But now, and I think this is the patch just before this game goes live. Well, leaves early access. Question mark for 125. That's new. Wait, that's really close to a hello. Okay. 125, that's a bargain.
Greetings to you, little sprout. Young Zagreus, once you arrive,
Hey, look at
do
that.
tell Lord Ares here that his great power's not worth anything without my own.
Do not question
Ooh.
that your influence can stir a mortal's impulses toward
The
war,
duo.
Goddess Demeter. At least we can agree that our domains are quite compatible.
Freezing vortex. Blade rift size decreased. And it chills.
Thanks.
What does that look like? Okay, that's really slow, but I'm all for it.
Just what I need.
Dashing restores. Gain an additional dash. We'll get the restore. Very generic pickup there.
Time to face the Furies.
Alright.
Oh, hi.
Now remember, I've already died once.
Hey, Redblood. I've done a lot of thinking, and I've come to the conclusion that I want you never to speak to me again. Ever. Got that?
Wow, that's messed up.
I don't know how to respond to what you said without directly disobeying your request, Electo, but for future reference, fine. I'll bite.
You'll die. There's
Zagreus is a beast.
flapping our gums when we could cut to killing one another right away. Come on.
Electo's really difficult. Like, I am not looking forward to this fight at all. Just kite her into the missiles. Are we dealing damage? It doesn't look like it. All right.
Do I know you, dead man?
Skelly, please. He's tanking though. Impervious. Alright, she's mad. Oh, it doesn't break that. That would have been so good if this bow can actually like break her saw blade. Wow, that's another Death Defiance.
Got you that time.
Why did it have to be Electo? Anyone but her. have a little bit of damage. Not much. But we got some. Ah, that really hurt. Yeah, so the slow cast on this bow is definitely not something I'm used to. Are we actually gonna lose to the Fury? Like, that is not what we expected. She has a lot of health left. Wow.
I won't go back.
Still kicking, are you?
And I don't think this is a problem with the bow. I mean, maybe it has something to do with me playing this for the first time on Heat 10. Maybe you're supposed to practice. But this, like, to me, this is the practice. Like, why bother going into the lower difficulty to learn the weapon when I can just, like, on the job training? Just put me on the cash register and just let me figure it out.
Do bathe yourself in magma when you get to Asphodel.
Moving on.
Wow. 13 minutes for me to get to the second area. So we definitely would have lost. Let's try to do 2% bonus damage when you clear.
Go with that.
I really want to see Athena show up. I would love to know if it's possible that my knockback will also reflect if I use Athena. Alright. Gotta spend some cash, unfortunately.
Going up.
Okay.
Clear.
So, I don't quite know what it's gonna take for us to get the game back under control. I'm gonna need to somehow buy my Death Defiances back. Which, I mean, could be a struggle.
Punishment has its perks.
But it is possible. There are ways to get your Death Defiances back.
So you return.
I am back. Round 2. Oh no, why are there Elysium monsters in here? Well, I already lost because of the chariot.
You failed.
So I would say I certainly didn't expect Elysium monsters. I always struggle with chariots anyway. Bad idea. Yeah, it's really hard to get the amount you need for a knockback. I think Flurry would be able to do it pretty easily. But that means you need 2 hammers, 2 upgrades. You can't just get that right out of the box. Wow, this thing is straight up ignoring everything I do. It could care less. Now, typically, Poseidon on bow is pretty decent. I wonder if that's what this really needed. Restore 1 health. That's so sad. All right. Not looking good, folks. And I...
Why, Zacharias, how wonderful to see you here. Eurydice and I, we have been catching up for all the time we spent apart.
Now, one issue about taking someone else's save is if they are slightly ahead of you story-wise.
Yeah, so if you would excuse us for a little while, hun. I'm not finished catching up with him just yet. But first, before you go...
I mean, it's nice to see that you can get Eurydice and Orpheus back together. But, how that's done, I actually have no idea. Alright, let's go with the 2 boons. I don't really have a lot of boons at all. So I think that's probably the right thing to do. If not the only thing I can do. Alright. Slam Dancer. Look at that damage, though. Non-existent. Now, of course, this is a level 1 bow. Wow, I didn't think I was that close. Wow. It just 3-pieced me. I think that's probably one of the worst ways I've died in this game in a long time. Like, as I was saying earlier, I feel as though I'm pretty competent when it comes to Hades. But that one was definitely not... I don't think I learned anything from that run at all. And I guess I should say, if I did learn something, I learned what not to do. I learned that maybe the new bow requires a little education before you can run it. All right, let's actually read this thing one more time.
You really are.
So, foes hit by a special take damage when you attack any foe. So you're supposed to tag it with triangle and then attack other targets. And I guess your triangle will affect other targets because of the bouncing shot. So then, like, everything is getting hit at the same time. But I don't know if going for the triangle upgrade first, the special, is the right move. Maybe you're supposed to upgrade your square ASAP. Perhaps give it Doom on hit or something like that. And maybe that's how you do actual damage with the Rama bow. But yeah, that one was a little, I don't want to call it disappointing. We just need to learn the ways of Rama. And then, of course, the blood price, where I dunked all my health and then died twice. That's probably bad too. So a couple mistakes there. It happens. I'm sure we've all been there where you dunk your own health and lose the game. Could happen to anybody. All right, so that will be it for me. Let's go ahead and put this one on the docket for the next attempt. I will 100% try Rama again. Maybe even just play Rama until we actually get a win out of it. But this build that we tried today is definitely not the one that's gonna go on the Reddit. I'm gonna get no karma for that build, especially how badly I died. Probably get my account banned if I tried to post this anywhere. Might even lose to YouTube trying to post this. But I'm gonna do it anyway to at least show people maybe that's not the right way to go with the Rama bow. Until next time, if you all do have suggestions, put them in the comments. I want to unlock the full potential of this bow, and perhaps I just need some community insight and how to play this thing out. Of course, subscribe and like if you do like Hades. This is a revisit of Hades. I haven't played it in the longest time. And if you all enjoy Hades, hey, I don't mind putting a couple more vids up. Other than that, thanks for viewing, and I'll see you all on the next video.